Melodie, for sure the top 2 brawler in Brawl Stars right now. Her combination of a very fast projectile speed, her very easy to charge super, her floating notes, the super that's very easy to get, the triple super, the immortality shield, they're all very OP. Who could have guessed? So today I'm gonna suggest a couple nerfs that I really hope to see on her in the next balance changes. Hope you enjoy. The major problem with Melodie is that she's just way too versatile. She can be used pretty much everywhere. In Heist, her nodes deal way too much damage to the Heist safe. In Foot Brawl, her super is very easy to cycle and you can score so many goals in such a cheesy way. She has a lot of HP, the gadget it is way too OP. So I'm gonna reduce all of that and I feel like this is the way to go. So number 1, you no longer can get your floating notes from non-brawlers. This is an idea that I already saw being suggested a couple times and I definitely agree with this one. With this nerf should no longer be as broken in Heist, or at least this nerf would force people to actually choose the second star power in Heist, which nobody uses that star power for a reason, I guess. And I mean, brawlers with turrets would now be sort of a kind of a counter against Melodie, which is really good. The second problem that I have with the floating nodes is that they charge your super quite a lot. It's pretty cheesy in my opinion as well. So now the floating nodes around you, they might deal double the damage, but they will charge half the super. So, if you're using the floating nodes to get your super, you will need 8 hits instead of 4. You will still need 4 hits from your basic attack, but now the extra nodes will no longer brutally charge your super, which in my opinion it is a very good change. But now we need to talk about the Brawl Ball side, because most of these nerfs are mainly to Heist and Gem Grab and kinda Knockout as well. So what about Foot Brawl? Well, this might be the weirdest solution, but I feel like this is the best solution, which is to make her super 20% slower. Because reducing the charge rate overall, well, I kinda already did it with the floating node, so if I did it more, that would be way too much. But I still agree that her super needs some sort of nerf. But reducing the dash amount from 3 to 2, it is way too much, because that would be a complete nerf to the super. I mean, that would be literally reducing the superpower by 33%. That's crazy. So I really think that the 20% slower super, it will satisfy Brawl Ball players, because I play a lot of Foot Brawl as well, and I mean, I am pretty sure that this would be a very good nerf. It will not be really game breaking, it would not make her a lot weaker, but it would definitely make her slightly worse. And lastly, the thing that everyone, and I mean absolutely everyone, hates to face when going up against a Melodie: the second gadget. Boy, that shield is very annoying. And I just keep looking at the shield, because if you decrease the shield amount by a lot, the shield just will become straight up useless in every scenario. So how do you nerf something without making it completely useless? And well, I think that came up with a very solid idea. Now, your gadget, when you activate it, it will use your floating nodes. So by using the gadget, instead of just getting straight up more HP, you would actually be sacrificing your offensiveness by removing all of the floating nodes around you. It will still give you exactly the same amount of shield, but you will lose the floating nodes. This will prevent people to use this gadget in such an offensive way, which is how most people try to use it. So I am really happy, and I really think that this would definitely hurt Melodie a little bit. And there you have it, all of the nerfs that I want to see to Melodie. Kinda proud of most of them, especially the gadget one, but what are your thoughts, and which is the next brawler that you want to see being nerfed or buffed on my next video? I'll read the comments down below, and I'll see you on the next video.